What up YouTube, this your boy Download back for another mixtape review. An image is how artists differentiate themselves and sell to the masses. It's a look and a sound that should be unique to you, yet sadly that's not really how it works. You must account for business practices of the music industry and the trend of followers that are the complete opposite of you, which you should be a trailblazer. Once you understand this concept, I urge you to develop an image that no one can rival. And watch how you start on rise, with the right promotion of course. Having an image is often more profitable than having quality lyrics or songs. This is because people have an urge to belong to a group. And if you're at the forefront of that group, they will follow you no matter what. I'm sure you've been told there's two types of people in this world, leaders and followers, and that's absolutely true. There are much more followers than there are leaders. This is why people are able to sell millions of records. If your image caters to all but 1% of the United States, then you've got the potential to sell over 3 million records. Once you have your image, understand you will not always be on top of it if it catches on. The average lifespan of an artist on a major record deal is merely one album. But if you are the face of a segment of people, your fame can last a while, but never forever. Lil' Kim was the first with the highly sexual female image, but over time that baton got passed on up until now Nicki Minaj has it. NWA started the gangster image, and even though Ice Cube is still recording records, he's far from the leader of that image anymore. Nothing lasts forever. You must understand that once you develop something of value, people will copy it as soon as it gains popularity. If one record label signs an originator of an image, and it makes money, then the next record label will either groom someone to be the same, or hire a copycat to gain a percentage of that market. It makes complete business sense. See, they compete for image dollars as if they were like a clothing line or something. And finally, you must account for those who are so full of themselves that they believe that they're trailblazers when really they're following your group. Basically do the same thing that everyone else is doing but say that this is my version of it. These guys are all full of shit. One successful strategy for an artist that used the entire 10 seconds of fame pioneering an image is to become a co-signer for the next best images until you can develop your next unique image. It's okay to switch images once you exhaust your original. Many frown upon this because it is a fact that you are turning your back on your hardcore fans in order to stay relevant with current music that changes constantly. Yet Snoop Dogg has perfected this approach and has survived decades off of it, but it all boils down on what you decide you want to do. To develop an image, I would search out a group of people that don't have anyone speaking for them. And once you find them, develop music that they would appreciate and promote it to them directly. And really, if you say things that they alone can relate to, the music truly may not matter. Your grind and promotion is what will make you or break you.
Real ass app. Hey, could you turn me up some more? Right there.
Wiz Khalifa, Cabin Fever. Now, you know, I'm a huge Wiz Khalifa fan, man. I love his music. But I must agree with a lot of people out there that this mixtape wasn't very good. My reason being, too much Lex Luger up on it, man. Now, I know everybody loves Lex Luger, and people be sending me hate mail still to this day about me talking about Lex Luger, but basically, Lex Luger is good for maybe 1 or 2 tracks, man. You can't give him more than that. He's really giving you the same types of music over and over and over. But I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it because it's still pretty good. And a lot of people need to chill out too, because you understand that this is more of a mixtape to get you to his album, in which he's working on his studio album under Atlantic. I'm sure his studio album is going to have more of the hits that we are accustomed to. Travis Barker, Let the Drummer Get Wicked. Now this mixtape is actually pretty awesome. Like, really, it's basically Travis Barker just producing a bunch of songs and bringing in some of the top off. I really like the Wiz Khalifa song on this, and I really like the Lupe Fiasco song on it. Both of them are tremendous, man. I love them. On this mixtape, you got about anything that you would want as a fan. So you got to check this out, especially since his production has always been pretty good because he deals with live instruments. His drums are real, of course, because he's a drummer, and then he got the actual guitar, and then he actually got some samples and such up in there too, man. He is very talented, and really this is just a mixtape to get you to his album, just like the Wiz Khalifa joint, in which I'm going to be very interested in that. I mean, because I love these type of albums in which it's a producer getting a lot of the best artists that's out there today and making a bunch of diverse, different beats to put them on. It's awesome, and you definitely need to check that out.
Another DJ Far exclusive.
Shelby. Some call me Jag. You already know what it is. Lost and found. Peter was happening. Bret Hart Experience.
Jag, the Bret Hart Experience. I like Jag. Jag is spitting, man. He signed to Cassidy, so Cassidy, of course, is on the song, and got Jay Alright on 2 songs, and he gives them both a run for their money. Like, and if you listen to the album, man, about every track, you'll hear something that'll make you die laughing. Like, the guy is truly lyrically gifted, and he got tremendous flow. Really, if you're gonna compare him to Cassidy, he has more flow than Cassidy. Cassidy got better lyrics, but yet they're really close. And that's one thing I really need to discuss too, because it's not a smart investment to put someone on who does the same things that you do. Like, but this is just one thing I think Cassidy needs to learn as he continues to go into the business side of the game. Think about it. Jay-Z had Rockefeller Records, put them on, tried to put them on as hard as he can, but Rockefeller really didn't pop off really well until they went out and got Kanye and Cam. Cam is a different animal than Jay-Z, and Kanye is completely different from about anybody. And that's what you really need to do if you're making investments in the rap game. And that's one thing I think Cassidy needs to learn. But him working with Carmelo, making this label, it'll be some pretty good music coming out of it. But I don't know if there's going to be much commercial success to come from it. But yeah, man, that's a mixtape review for the 23rd of February. Holla at your boy.